Hello guys, hope all are you doing well. I already said unit 1, 2 we have discussed, unit 3 let's discuss fast. Okay. So unit 3 here organizational theory and behavior. Unit 3 is that the introduction of organizational behavior in holistic perspective. Okay. So here if you see the study the organizational behavior in holistic perspective studies that study how individuals and groups behave in organization, how individuals or groups that will behave in organization, and how this behaviors affects in organizational performance, how its behaviors will affects in organizational performance. We will call it as a organizational behavior in holistic perspective. Okay, the individuals or the groups how their behavior is showing directly indirectly affecting on organizational performance that we are going to study in this unit. Here, what are the objectives? OBJ I have mentioned objective. Okay, so what are the first objective? First objective is that improve of employee performance, increase motivation of employee. Is that clear? So improve and increase motivation of employees and coming to performance and coming to build teamwork. So we are what doing? We are building the teamwork. Okay, and also reduce the conflicts. In this chapter we are going to discuss about the management conflicts also. So to reduce conflicts, what are the steps that we are going to take, that we are going to discuss and achieve goals. Achieve goals, end of the movement task will be there, targets will be there, how we are going to achieve that goals, how we are going to achieve that targets. That's what all about we are going to discuss in this unit. Coming to in this one, first process is very important, that is nothing but cognitive process perception. I already discussed that sensation and perspective versus sensation versus perspective. I have already discussed, right? So stimuli is active, this all will comes under the perception. But perception is nothing but by seeing the things, by observing the things, we can interpret it what actually happening. Okay, for example, seeing a red light in a sensation. Okay, seeing a red light in a sensation, understanding it means stop is perception. It means that stop perception means what we will understood easily, no need of telling by words. Okay, due to some reasons according to their situations that we can estimate the things that we will call as a perception. Okay, don't get confusion, we will call it as a perception. Here please say process by which individuals receive, organize, interpret information and understand their environment. I just now I said, right, by seeing the environment we can perceive it. That is called as a perception. Okay, so here role of perception in management. What are the role that involved in this perception in management? Let's we discuss once again. So here uh, first one, decision making. Okay, so decision making. I already said that we can use the we can use the flowcharts, mind maps while writing the answer. Please use this cognitive process perception. Here, role of perception management. If we are going to write a decision making, and after that, learning and employee. Okay, employee performance appraisal. Okay, and after that communication. Okay, and after that motivation. Motivation. Okay, and team work. Isn't clear? Teamwork. And also here, what is the C and M? Is nothing but conflict management and also communication. So communication, conflict and manage. I hope you people understood this. Here, see role of perception management. What are the role of perception? Learning, employee performance appraisal. So how it is based on the Employee performance appraisal. How the employee is performing, based on his performance, they will do the appraisals. And conflict management. Here, role of perception management. Important thing they will focus on that is that conflict management. I already said, right, in this unit we are going to talk about the conflicts management also, and also teamwork. Teamwork is very very important, and motivation, communication. Proper communication should be there. If proper communication is not there, poor communication is there, means there is a chances of get the conflicts in a management and decision making. So these all are the role of perception management. Please take screenshot. This is very very important. Okay. Now let's we discuss. Uh, okay. Here. Needs theory of motivation. So now we are going to talk about the motivation part. Needs theories of modes theory. Here already I have said, you know, about the diagram, right? Self actualization. Okay, and after that, esteem needs, and after that, social needs, and safety needs, and psychological needs. Who given these five levels of needs? Maslow's hierarchy have given this five needs. Okay, if you talk about the needs of theories, motivation, self-action, and the three needs by three needs by whom? Alder Fox. Okay, Alder Fox. Here he given ERG theory. Okay, E stands for what? This stands for what? I will give you. Okay, ERG, existence. Okay, existence, resistance, resistance, and growth. This is very important. Please focus this one. In this third unit, we are learning organizer behavior in a holistic perspective. In this, we are going to study groups behave in organization. What is that motivation? Okay, conflicts and how to achieve goals and teamwork. On this concepts, we are going to cover these objectives in this third unit. So, needs of theory, motivation. Needs of theory, motivation is given by the whom? Is given by the Maslow. Okay, it's given by the Maslow. So here needs theories motivation is given by the Maslow's hierarchy. Okay, what he given? He given mostly five. So you people remember, P S S E S. Is that clear? You remember this Maslow? If you draw this grid, what you say, grid diagram, and if you mention this things, and two lines if you mention and write, you will get full marks. Here P stands for what? Psychological effects, needs. S stands for what? Safety needs. So S stands for social needs, and E stands for esteem needs, and S stands for self-actualization, esteem. Here needs theory is motivation. Needs theory motivation for employees. Psychological needs. Psychological needs means as a psychological needs, that basic necessities we require, right? The basic necessities is what? Education, is I'm clear, house, education, money, and groceries. These are all the psychological needs. Safety needs. Safety needs means we have to feel secured in job. Okay, safety. There should be permanent job. Safety. And social needs. Social needs what? Relatives and friends circle. These all are our social needs. And after the esteem needs. Esteem needs means what? Hike according to our performance. We will you know. We will try to think that we have to deserve some respect in the working organization, that in the form of appraisal, in the form of the hike of salaries, in the form of the resignation, not resignation, sorry, in the form of the what do you say, promotions, this all. And self-actualization. Self-actualization means awards and rewards. These all are the needs theories motivation. We will call it as a needs theory motivation. He given on employees needs theories motivation, given by whom? Given by the Maslow's hierarchy. Please take screenshot. Okay, you can easily remember P double S E S. P double S E S is water from bottom level. P stand for a psychological needs. S stand for the safety needs, and S stands for the social needs, and E stands for the esteem needs, and S stands for the self actualization needs. Remember this point. And coming to three needs given by Elder First. Okay, Elder First. He is the professor. He given the three needs. Three needs that we will call as a ERG theory. What we will call? We will call it as a ERG theory. ERG theory is nothing but E stands for existence. It should be exist, right? Employee will what he will expect. He will expect existence in an organization. So he have to not feel insecure while doing job. Maybe he will terminated like that. That kind of thinking should not come in the employees mind. That's what if you observe in some organization, on the bond based they will recruit the employee. So bond based, why they will recruit for 2 years agreement, for 3 years agreement, for 1 year agreement? Why? Because here employee will feel safety, even the employer also will be feel safety. Yes or no? That he will not get any distractions while doing work. Okay, shortage of workers, he will not get that kind of problem. And even the employee, that he feel secured. Okay, it should be existence. So that's what he given. A are the existence, and the R is for resistance, and G is for growth. This three aspects is the three needs for employee. We are talking about the employee perception, behaviors of the employees, behaviors of the management, right? So this three ERG theory, three needs is very very important. Take a screenshot of this. Okay. Now let's we talk about the need theory of this is very very important. Okay. And other sir, he is Magellan's need theory, need theory, three needs. He given another theory. So up to now I have discussed three theories, right? So what is the first theory? Need for achievement. And what is the second one? Need for power. Okay, what is the third one? Need for affiliation. need for affiliation. So these are the theories given by the MCC Leland. Okay, MCC Leland. Need theory, three needs. Need theory, three needs he have also given. Need for achievement. Need for achievement is nothing but desire in excel job performance. Okay, need for power. Need for power is nothing but desire to others, instruct others, and the need for affiliation is nothing but desire for friendly relationship. Okay, MC Silans need theory, three needs he given, right? So please focus here. Need for achievement, need for power, need for affiliation. Need for achievement means excellence. So employee need excellence, excel. He have to excel in his particular job. Okay, he have to reach the targets. He have to reach his goals. Okay, there should be proper communication. There should not a communication barrier. These all are the needs for achievement of an employee, right? And the need for power. Need for power means even you guys know that already we have discussed the levels of people: top level, middle level, and lower level. So lower level people, clerk want to get promotion. He want to get promotion to the middle level where he can stay there and he can allot the work to the lower level. Is that clear? So desire to instruct others, that is comes under the need for power. And coming to the need for affiliation. Need for affiliation is nothing but desire for friendly relationships. Is that clear? This is given by the MC Silence. Please take a screenshot of this. So let's discuss the Bloom's theory. Okay, Bloom's theory and equity theory. Equity theory is given by the John Adams. Okay, Bloom's expectancy theory given by the expectancy theory. Roughly I'm writing. Okay, again I will explain. And John's equity theory. Here, in briefly, if you want to tell this, in John's equity theory, input divided by output on ratio based. You want input divided by output. John's equity ratio. Here, John's equity ratio. Equity theory is very very important. We call it as the equity theory. Equity theory. Here, what happened? Ratio, on the ratio basis, they will analyze or interpret the employee's performance. For example, A is there. Okay, A is there, and B is there. So what is the input and the output ratio of A, and what is the output? Input, what is in which aspects he is trying to work a lot, do his the target. For example, they given him 10 targets. Okay, 10 customers targets. How many customers he did? For example, 8 customers. So 10 minus 8 is equal to 2 customers left. Okay, it's downfall of the A.